The Missouri Valley Conference on ESPN welcomes you to Terre Haute inside ISU Arena as Indiana State and Illinois State close out a two-game series with the Redbirds edging Indiana State in a 5-set thriller yesterday afternoon. Looking at the Missouri Valley Conference standings, Illinois State trying to get to 3 wins, 3-1, while Indiana State trying to get themselves into that upper tier of the Missouri Valley Conference. Alongside Kyler Ludlow, I am Luke Martin. Kyler, yesterday, a 5-set thriller between these two rivals. If tonight is anything like it was yesterday, it's going to be a fun one to call.
For only the 5th time all season long, Indiana State will have a game at Bob Warren Field as the Indiana State Sycamores play host to the Southern Illinois Salukis, who got off to a 19-1 start to the 20-21 season. Right now, sitting 4th place in the Missouri Valley Conference, with Indiana State trying to keep pace with the league leaders in Dallas Baptist. Alongside Tyler Ward, who's won one of these championships in the Missouri Valley Conference, I am Luke Martin. Tyler, this series this weekend, really important for both of these teams. Indiana State trying to still be in that title race, but also for Southern Illinois right now, 4th in the Valley standings, which means they avoid the play-in game for the Missouri Valley Conference baseball tournament in 2 weeks.
Hey, a big reason why Illinois State won that match yesterday, Kaylee Martin. Phenomenal performance for the senior Northern Illinois transfer in. 22 kills, 21 digs. Career high in digs, Kyler. It's the first time in her career she had 20-plus in each of those categories.
Salukis have made an interesting late tie game at 4 as we head to the bottom of the 8th here on the Valley on ESPN. Game 1 of this 4-game series. SIU closes the Valley portion of the schedule with the top 2 teams in the league. First with Indiana State, and here it's Trey McDaniel. He leads the team with 8 saves. Sycamores brought in their almost best bullet in terms of their bullpen. Tyler Ward with Connor Finlong. He's unable to hold on and preserve what would be a win for Indiana State. Now Trey McDaniel will try to keep this a tie game.
Yep, Coach Rhodes pulling the same string, putting his closer in the ball game. He's got a 3.0 ERA with a 4-3 record on the season. He's got eight saves thus far and 42 strikeouts and 13 walks. He's really got a nice fastball, a slider that has a good sharp late break that he'll go to a lot with righties. And he'll show a changeup at times to the lefties as well. So he's a true closer, and Coach Rhodes is glad to have him on the team.
So back finishes, he went 3 2/3 through 49 pitches. As McDaniel will start us off here against Diego Hines. And then Seth Gergley is on deck for Indiana State. He came in and replaced Sean Ross at center, who was pinched hit for Brian Fuentes back in the 5th inning. Hines pops this up first base side. Archer shields his eyes from the setting sun here at Bob Warren Field and gets the first out rather quickly. So here's Seth Gergley. Gergley, a redshirt sophomore, started the season hitting 133 through the first 9 games, but then he went on a 14-game hitting streak. But in his last 18 at-bats, he has struck out 9 times and swings at the first offering from McDaniel. Showed bunt. A pull back. Gergley gets a good rip on the baseball. Charging in is Peters in center and makes the grab for out number 2. Hansel, who got the start today for the Salukis, went 3 1/3. He allowed all 4 runs, all charged to him. He had 2 strikeouts and 4 walks. We mentioned Back, who came in the relief. He had 3 strikeouts to 2 walks, only allowed 2 hits. And right now, McDaniel has retired the first 2, but he's got the top of the order now here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 gone. And he gets Schaefer swinging out ahead at the first pitch. Salukis will have 7, 8, and 9 spots scheduled in the top of the ninth. Salukis, who haven't won a series against Indiana State since 2015. Have come back to tie this game up at 4. Right up the middle. And Schaefer extends the inning to Aaron Beck, who's been cold today. Hitting to a 4-6-3 double play back in the 6th. He's 0 for 4. Yet again, though, a Sycamore bat that has the potential to find a gap. Salukis scored twice in the top half of this inning to put us in this spot. As Beck just got a piece of it. And the first pitch to Beck 0-1.
McDaniel with a real high leg kick right there. Coach Smiley seeing that, and maybe Coach Hannes. Wouldn't be surprised if they tried to maybe steal second base with Schaefer here to try to get a guy in scoring position. Part of the role as a closer is you got to be able to hold runners. If you're going to be in that situation, you're likely going to have guys on base in tight games such as this one, and that's part of your role. So being able to have a good pickoff move over to first and mix up timings is important.
Schaefer has 9 stolen bases for Indiana State. That leads the Sycamores. He's been successful in 9 of 10 stolen bases attempted. Of course, that's only 90 feet, but that's a big 90 feet. Schaefer goes. It bounced in, and Schaefer is there. Right on cue, Tyler Ward.
He had a short lead over there, and I wasn't really sure he was going to go, and he took off and really made it closer than it probably should have been. Really struggled getting off the bag, but that makes him 10 for 11 this season, and man, is he a smart baseball player.
Now it makes this 2-1 count here to Aaron Beck. Even more pitiful. Line to right. Schaefer will get the wave around from Brian Smiley. The relay throw is wide and high, and Indiana State has taken the lead. It wasn't the most emphatic go around and score to Jordan Schaefer. Brian Smiley waited till the very last moment to send Schaefer in, but he did, and it pays off.
I mean, what a call. We talk about that stolen base, right? The pitch prior to that to get Jordan Schaefer to second base, and then a hit by Aaron Beck to right field ends up giving the Sycamores a lead.
Max Wright, this is a towering fly ball to center. It's pushing back near the warning track, and just making the grab was Peters, which sent everybody here at Bob Ward Field to their feet, thinking that one was possibly going to lead. But Indiana State 3 outs away from Connor Finlong earning the win. But still 3 outs. The Valley on ESPN continues when we come back.